And his basic message is, my mission is to help others understand why they are here, what their purpose is, how to align with it. My products bridge spiritual wisdom, ancient history, and science using everyday language. My gift is translating it. My hope is that it unlocks something incredible in you. This is his Insta related to India. Indian civilization was way ahead. Ancient India beat entire earth to everything. Like seriously, there is a pattern if you just open the map and then you start seeing this. If you have that ability, just notice that pattern. Wherever the British Empire went, because it's a really funny story. 1757 and then 1857 that we are taught in school, in college, then university, the basic Pakistan studies, the duality, polarity, India versus Pakistan, whether it's a cricket match or anything else. It's blind patriotism. Politics and religion, you can't separate it with each other and they make you blind. And then the unreal architecture of the ancient Hindu. And then there is this one common thing that Joseph Campbell's talk about and also Santos Bonacci ask from them. What I understood, it's my translation. The one religion that is near to the foundational religion is Hinduism. That's what I want to understand. They thought they believe into multiple gods, but I think it's something else. It's just surface. Egyptology, finally debunked. Etymology, temple technology. But the best is this cymatics playlist that can be seen with eyes, this pattern, and the sacred geometry. And now he shares his story. I didn't grow up expecting to build a universe called Beth Forge. I didn't plan on writing books about ancient temple science, traveling through Egypt, decoding symbols, teaching thousands of people how to understand reality in a deeper way. I was just a kid trying to follow the safe path, secure path, the dead path that kills our soul, doing everything society told me to do. At 25, I had a computer engineering degree. I didn't care about a job that made me feel empty and the future that looked like an endless loop of clocking in, clocking out, slowly watching my spirit fade. I realized pretty quickly that a life built on someone else's blueprint was never going to work for me. So I quit. No plan, no guarantees, just annoying. Is there something with the age 25? 2 plus 5 is equal to 7 because it's the same 25 when I started getting fed up of all these loops. Well, just a question. My first escape, hanging off the sides of high-rise buildings, cleaning windows, and honestly, it taught me more freedom, more presence, and more trust than 4 years of engineering ever did. But once I left Kansas, I understood something deeper. Life isn't supposed to be about survival. It is supposed to be about creation. Next, music pulled me in. Electronic music felt like meeting point between engineering and emotion. A place where math and magic touched, producing open doors in my mind I didn't know existed, and the scene introduced me to the people, opportunities, love I had been missing. It also pushed me into world of consulting, coaching, helping artists, professionals break their own mental barriers and find their voice. That work eventually evolved into harmonic alchemy, a mental framework for identity shifting, clarity, becoming resilient enough to build the life you are meant for. And as my curiosity grew, my path expanded far beyond music. I spent years studying sacred geometry, megalithic architecture, consciousness, hermetic philosophy, ancient sciences that modern culture ignores. The work became Cryptics Esoterica, now his 4 books currently on this website, geomatrix, hidden history, and the entire Bass Force library is the place where all of it comes together. Music, research, spirituality, science, storytelling, design, community. It's my contribution to EDM world, to the esoteric world, and honestly to the universe, a space where anyone who feels different, curious, creative, or awake can learn, grow, and build something real. Another pattern that I noticed, there is something with the music, with the sound, because all languages have something common, leaving etymology and basic words out. For example, like these 3 words that are the basic of most of the words. Third, I forgot, but 2 Now I remember from red pill, blue pill. Tor, T-O-R, which is torus field, and which is also red pill. The bull, B-U-L, the blue shift. I really like his page because it's overlapping with Santos, where he's talking, hot air, right turn, centripetal, redshift, or this is the word, the T-O-R, the Santos talk about, one of the three basic words, from which all other words come out. Torus field. Then its opposite, duality, polarity, left turn, cold air, centrifugal, blue shift, bull, and horn. And it's same, atom, etymology. I was talking about the pattern of this music, the sound, the sound when baby starts crying, it's like one monotone, and then it starts diatones, ma, a, ba, b, a. This also working with music, and Santos also guitarist. Something is there like that arts open inside you, the music open inside you. For me, it's my handwriting, calligraphy. Like arts is not appreciated in a survival mode. It's always money. So there's a pattern. It's not a coincidence because arts open you towards pattern, recognizing patternology. My goal always is to remove mental barriers for anyone who wants more from their life. I teach because I have lived it. I help people. People help me, and everything I have created, every book, every course, every bundle, design, piece of art meant to give you the tools I wish I had when I started. Much love, Static in the Attic, Tyler Engle. These are 4 books. The geomatrix, the esoterica, the alchemy, and the history. The geomatrix, sacred geometry, and the architecture of space and time. The architecture of reality, a deep dive into sacred geometry. So this book, Esoterica, crack the door open, geomatrix kicks it wide. Over 5 years of obsessive research, merging ancient traditions, spiritual masters, scientific pioneers, and the most cutting-edge metaphysics of 2024. This isn't theory for theory's sake. It's a visual step-by-step decoding of the hidden geometric framework reality is built on and how it shapes your mind, technology, future. What makes this book different? I have read nearly every sacred geometry book I could get my hands on and still had to write this one because nothing like it existed. Geometry is the foundation of all knowledge, the bridge between what we see and the unseen structures that hold it together. When taught correctly, it doesn't just make sense, it stays in your mind forever, shaping how you think and see the world. Energy fields to fractal, every shape, every dimension in sacred geometry, technology, engineering, architecture, deeper understanding of temple science, technology as the human mind, not just created by comfort of truly grasping the world you live in a way that resonates with the geometry inside you. It's talking about thought forms. Illusion of straight line. This patriarchal, hierarchical approach or thinking in the straight line, if you just start reading those books, it's spiral. It's a relational approach. Into the sphere, lensing, sigil of Lucifer, mysteries of light, paradox, light speed, quantum geometry. Yeah, with quantum Schrödinger and the Bohm, probability, entangled antenna, first order geometry, energetic order, sphere, lens of sphere, forming the formless path of spheres, torus, second order geometry, conceptual order, vesica Pisces, birth of the observer, gift of perception, Trinity, square, pentagram, hexagram, Merkaba, octagram, vector equilibrium, Metatron, cube, morphic resonance, biological geometry, biometry, Fibonacci, snowflake, fourth order geometry, fractal forms, hyper-torus, fourth dimensional consciousness, dodecahedron, isodahedron, octahedron, cube, platonic geometry, tetrahedron, third order geometry. I'm liking his division. Tetrahedron, the soul vehicle, infinity, water, fire, masculine, feminine, light, shadows, ordering, creative force, illuminating light, allows observation, draw shapes within the light. That hexagon, hexagram, dragon breath. Yeah, in Merlin's season, it was dragon breath made that invincible soul, breathing fire. Perfect match, curve seen on mouth of the dragon, white rock. Fractals. Spiral enlightenment, fractal feathering. So spent relentless years chasing answers across ancient technology, metaphysical philosophy, simulation theory, consciousness itself until the pieces fade This isn't recycled dogma or AI fluff. This is my living map of hidden pattern running through past, present, and future. The real science behind temple technology, sacred geometry, global ancient grid, a lost energy system it powered, new vision of consciousness, reality rewires how you see the world, truth gap between what ancient societies knew and today broken narrative. Why this book exists. Every video I made, it starts here. Every conversation with pioneers has sharpened this work into what it is now, complete field-tested framework for decoding reality. I'm not going to dress it up as a transformative journey through the cosmic tapestry. This is straight from my hands to yours because we have learned a lot and I want to share it. So good. In computer as well as in universe, sonic architecture, encodings, columns in India, just like sound waves, temple secrets, the coded column, yeah, this one. Temple architecture lies in the role as both structural, symbolic, bridging earth and sky, just like from our foot to our head. Pisces to Ram, esoteric principles, physical columns, lotus-shaped pillars of Egyptian temples, fluted Doric of greco-roman design, intricately carved spires of PRAM-BA-NAN support massive roof, creating sacred spaces, resonate acoustically. Symbolically, they represent the axis mundi, that center, connecting mortal realm to divine cosmos often aligned with stars, Orion, Sirius, or Sirius. Solar cycle, Solomon Temple, east-facing port, geometry, pi ratio, and Parthenon, 8:17, column grid. Harmonic chords, tuning frequencies, channel energy, consciousness, fractal keys, cosmic circuits, light, sound, life and mind. Story in stone, magnetic field pattern, Order of Phoenix, Temple of Transmutation. It kind of seemed like that north, the central north, then the G, the earth, if in flat earth, and then the dark sun under the meson symbol, that compass, that ruler, and then at the cross section of the V, what should I say? Like something like this, the meson symbol. So dark sun, this is the flat earth. Here is the north. Can I change the color? Yeah. So here, the sun, the moon, the earth, the north center, and here, the dark sun. So there is this line, central line. I don't know if it makes sense to you or not. It makes sense to me. Merkaba, triangle, seed of life, lotus of life. The King's Chamber, the Golden Secret. This is third book. Real history. 22 ancient sites you never knew. True meaning behind ancient symbols. Mainstream archaeology brushes aside. I've came across this part in Santos as well. What's inside us? Cerebellar, peduncles, CROOK and FLAIL, pineal gland, sun disk, and serpent hand, third ventricle, serpent. Thalamus is this headdress. You can see that shape, the whitish. And choroid plaques, Eye of Horus. Understand the cryptic language of ancient symbolism. Nothing in the ancient world was accidental.